Gentlemen, we're not gonna sit here and pretend it's not a big ass elephant.
What the fuck is going on?
This is what the fuck is going on.
Yep, IS has done it again. They have released 3 free-to-play units that are pretty decent. First one being Yanfei, second being Kaiser, and the third being Riev. I gotta hand it to them. They are being incredibly generous within the year of 2022, and I am hoping that we are bound to get some pretty good free-to-play units. Otherwise, if I were to predict, the next free-to-play unit is going to be absolute garbage. But we'll talk about that when the time comes. For now, let's talk about Riev. Riev is by far the most unique free-to-play gimmicky tome unit for 2 reasons. One reason is his weapon, which is incredibly impressive. The other one being that he is a blue tome, infantry blue tome. That's right. He has decided to go the black sheep of the family within the gimmicky group and decided to be a blue tome infantry mage. But that's not all about him. The thing about Riev is he has an incredibly impressive stats, mostly within res, and for an old man, he has 3 super boons and 0 super banes. Yeah, that is like, who could have thought? I thought this old man was about to get like 3 super banes and 0 super boon, but apparently not. Like, his super boons are like in speed, defense, and res. Oh my gosh, speed. Okay, so let's talk about his weapon. His weapon pretty much is his slaying effect tome that not only does slaying, but it also debuffs the enemy with the slowest stat speed and applies stall if they have any buff that encourages 1+ movement on them. So basically, if you think of Sigurd, then you are thinking right. If Sigurd buffs his entire team with +1 movement and AR defense, then Riev is gonna absolutely shut that down. Riev is not gonna let Sigurd do his thing, because that is what he is intended to do. Riev literally will shut down anybody with a +1 speed boon, whether it's a buff from Annette, the one archer girl, which I forgot her name. Oh yeah, Astrid, which is also Astrid that she could shut down. Odd Tempest and Even Tempest are also factors within that too. And strides and armor, any armor skills that make them move, so which is either armor stride, armor march, or armor boots. Those are just going to be turned back to basic 1 movement things. And it isn't just skills and some rally attack units are affected. There are some units like Yuri who pretty much gets a +1 movement to move like a horse throughout the map. Similar with those guys get shut down too. And it goes beyond that too. Like, if we were to talk about beast units, for example, like flying beasts more specifically, they too get shut down because Riev doesn't like bird. Riev is an absolute monster when it comes to AR. Like, no joke. You could literally just slap on a Mirror Stance 3 skill and quick repose on him with an attack smoke and you're pretty good. And if you will have a pretty good S slot, you could just give him either distance defense or mirror mystic boost or whatever. Like, his weapon pretty much. Oh yeah, I literally forgot. Reed also gets a plus attack and res. So essentially, if he debuffs his people by his enemies within by 5 for each stat, and he getting attack and res +6, he will also be getting +11 res and +11 attack because of his weapon. So yeah, Riev is pretty tanky, deceptively too. Other than that, he will probably dominate all of Arena as well, since if you decided to use Sigurd during win season, not only will Riev be able to decimate him and his like extra movement shenanigans, but he will also be able to screw the entire arena team over because of what Sigurd does. So yeah, what am I supposed to say? He's pretty swag. That's all I gotta say about this. I ain't no analytic about these kind of stuff, but I just gotta say he's a very beast ass old man. Alright. See ya.